around him. So he really has to show that he can actually carry with his Zyra and make things happen in the early game, because otherwise, if it comes to these 5v5 team fights, I really think KC is favored heavily.
I definitely think so. I think...
but then they'll have to fight after the Drake goes down. This looks like they're posturing for it.
Walking up anyway, at least getting a bit of vision. Very late decision. 2 contests, not a lot of certainty there.
It's too difficult when Nuke is still pushing that mid wave into a lane and throw down some plants, and that's really all you can do. But for me, I'm very curious to see in this game the KC bot lane. Oh, no, we got a fight.
That's the public execution. Canna trying to dash out, flash out the wall just short. Gnar now coming through. 1-1-3, full committing for the dive. But the ulti is there, and that's, of course, he didn't really have much else to go for, as you noted earlier. Just speed clearing through these camps, resets back to topside. Irrelevant trying to force his wave in. Maybe get a good reset, good sidestep. Canna's still going all in. He might not even need the ulti. Irrelevant not stacking rage at all, but there comes the Taliyah. Vladi gonna look for the setup here. Irrelevant gonna dodge the flick back, but it's likely gonna die anyway. Takes a bit more time. Good roam from Vladi.
And it's a great roam.
Scryer's Bloom spotting them, or excuse me, Blue Trinket. BDS slowly zoned away. This is part of the reason that the Maokai is picked still, right? You get so much of that passive vision. Yike just continuing to throw saplings in to keep track. Targamas caught out briefly, trying to burst the Braum, and they'll be successful. Maokai ult used, it will just be the 1-for-1. Parus traded for Targamas.
It's a 1-for-1 support trade. KC.
And I think the struggle here is, we saw what BDS were willing to invest in 1-1-3. Push in these lanes, they're always going to have to be the ones walking in. Is Irrelevant trying to force the play. Nice knockback, doesn't quite connect the wall for the extra damage. Kind of uncertain where to go. Lots of poke coming in from 1-1-3. Looks like it's going to be another finished kill here. While up there, another kill down for Irrelevant.
Fantastically played by 1-1-3 there. A great E, but we're on to another fight.
Lock up there on the Parus. Lots of spear stacking. Kalista taking his time, waiting for things like the Aftershock to stop. Being there, being a part of the equation
as well. And I saw the Merc treads onto 1-1-3, and I was thinking, could be.
You know what? This is a time where we're very blessed to have internet access. As the fight's breaking out, knockup is there. 1-1-3 is ultimately not going to connect for too much damage. Excellent poke to start the fight. And suddenly KC are running wild. Perfect public execution. I've got to sleep at the wheel, and it seems BDS were too. Losing jungle.
Slowly put up these plants to try to walk into the third Drake, but I think KC are heavily favored if they have the first control. But Irrelevant's onto a flank here.
On the side, managed to find Yike. Interrupt now coming in. Targamas trying to get a bit more space. Vladi going golden. Managing to back up. Plants are huge there. Good poke back. Kalista trying to re-engage. Canna now on the chase. Irrelevant not able to finish that job. It's a scattered fight from BDS. It's not the same for KC. Confidence in calling their targets. Vladi able to walk away.
But it's a great initial
It's fine. But also,
but
if you're in the position to get 4 Drakes, you're likely in the position where about the false life.
Yeah. Nuke is ulting it.
Just wants to complete it because they know they need to go to the next objective.
10 seconds.
Okay, taking stock. Flashes up. Everyone but 1-1-3 on the side of BDS. Maybe they can look to goose. They have no vision, but they have the false life. But again, the nurse to it mean it's not reliable to come back to the fight. If you get locked up, you could be done. Parus trying to buy a bit more space.
Vladi.
KC still on the objective. Vladi looks like he might get caught. Pullbacks there from the face call. Objective getting lower and lower. It looks like it's going to be the soul, and it will be for the side of KC. BDS, do they still want the fight? They've got the false life. They've got an extra life. Knock into the wall. 3 people locked up, but the Braum is there to body block, and it's Canna to turn the fight. Canna and Caliste back to back in the midst of everything as Nuke on the side gets nothing done. Targamas to finish the kill. Members of BDS sent packing.
And it's KC with individual outplays. Send
Super successful on.
Well, this is just started than last year. It's going to be blue trinketed though.
Spotted out. Again, BDS walking in is tough. Targamas buys so much time. Vladi to split them off of the wall. Is a bit early. 8K. Getting lower. Arrow dodge. Flash out from 1-1-3 means there's no way for him to get into the pit. They're just going to grab this. BDS now need to play for the exit. 1-1-3 to the back line. Manages to get the ulti down, but he has no Zanyas and there's no follow-up. Irrelevant is finally here, but he can't get involved. Instead, he's trying to twist on the Canna, but Canna's already flashed out. KC completely dumpstering BDS. Absolutely styled on BDS. In a desperate maneuver, just lose everything.
KC get everything. It's absolute desperation from 1-1-3. He wants to start this fight no matter what. Engaging Zyra is definitely not my forte, but oh, we got another fight there.
Wall is there. Ice manages to walk away, not quite pinned by the wall. Irrelevant. Keep your eyes on that Gnar. Maybe can turn it. Vladi goes golden, timing a little bit off on the solar flare. Nuke now finally there. Targamas will find a knock up onto 1. Flank coming in from Canna. Ambessa in. Public execution doesn't hit. Now it's a chance for BDS to turn because they've got so much time to auto. Colin going down. Canna in the backline. Cutting through everybody. It's a triple for Caliste. Nuke Next on the list, the Quadra there as well. KC again, just obliterating.
Kalista's running them down, and that's an ace for KC. And with the Baron buff, I think they're going to be able to end the game.
I think that's a pretty safe bet. The fights have just been cleaner. And BDS, every time they've tried to throw a punch in late game, it has come back twice as hard to hit them.
Parus is up here. He could try to defend, but actually, Targamas, they're not looking to end, actually. Wow.
No time. If my AD carry in any game I'm playing is ever speaking in that high-pitched of a voice saying Penta, I'm pretty sure the game is won.
I had this thing where I started saying Penta whenever I got 2 kills.
Well, maybe Penta is the angle, the fight kicking off. Vladi already laying down the wall. Coling coming out. Immediate fall damage isn't quite there. Kalista caught out. Locked to the Iron Solar. He's living for an extra second. He's still standing. I don't want to hear anybody talking smack about Hextech. He's still alive, and KC killing everybody once again. BDS managed to find one. Nuke still standing for a brief moment, but all of KC now on the chase. Nuke, how fancy can he get with it? Some extra slow coming in from 113. A flashback safety trying to finish off Targamas, trying to get a bit more damage down. Vladi keeping it going. It just does not matter. KC too far ahead. Caliste still alive, grabbing the Elder.
And KC go 5 for 0 with the Elder, surely being able to end the game now, but you have to feel for BDS. It was so close. If Caliste is just 20 HP lower, he ends up falling, and the fight could look completely different.
KC so dominant in these 5v5s. The investment into that aggressive AP jungle option to Zyra not paying off for BDS.
It was a great Kalista game from Kalista. I'm very happy with how he played. Overall, both carries from the side of KC, mid and ADC, just maneuvered every team fight beautifully, built up an individual CS lead, were just more impactful.
Certainly were. 13.1k gold lead, dominant finish after what was a relatively quiet early game. KC taking game 1 in this best of 3. And KC are a scary team.
KC are looking good. Very happy with their performance. I'm happy that they're showing different styles, being able to play more things, and just snowballing bot lane. And it's a wonder to watch them play.
Definitely is. But game 2 is right around the corner. We'll see how BDS adapt right after this break.